Hello, good morning. How
Morning.
you doing? I'm Fred Santana.
I'm Temi Alchemy.
I'm VP in the cut.
And as you know, this is things we watched. We watched a lot of things lately. I hope Tem is up to speed with things we've watched.
I think he is.
What have you watched lately, Tem?
I watched Air.
Good.
I watched Air.
Good.
I watched Super Mario.
Good.
Nice.
Yep. And I've been watching Snowfall. I don't know if you guys are watching that.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been watching
I
Snowfall.
have.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely
Snowfall.
stuff.
I don't know if I'm up to date.
I might be one episode.
Did you
out,
watch
maybe.
the last season? Or you,
Yeah, I
you
thought it was
skipped
trash.
That? I think I watched like 3 episodes of that season and said, nah.
I almost.
They lost John, innit?
Yeah.
So it's
You
like,
felt it. You felt it.
Who wrote this?
You felt it.
So
Yeah.
you just jumped straight. Have I got antihistamine in my pocket? Lovely, because you know hay fever season is back.
Oh, is that what it's for? I
Yeah.
didn't know that that's what it's for. I thought
Or
it was
just allergies.
Yeah.
It will make you drowsy, so don't drive and take
Antihistamine.
It's crazy.
This guy rubbed himself down and said, oh,
You know,
like he found a fiver.
Oh, hello.
Man knew what drug it was from the feeling in the pocket.
I haven't worn this pant in a minute. Hey,
Yeah. It's a summer
it.
pad. You can tell.
Nigga, that feel like heroin to me.
Yeah.
There's a spoon in there.
Save that for
And a
later.
belt.
Shit. Wake that thing up there. Man, I have to wake up the thing.
Hey, the drug getting
Sorry.
crazy.
So boom. So today we're gonna discuss Snowfall. You guys can tell us about Snowfall.
Yeah.
Power episode 3.
Yeah.
The Night Agent, which I've been watching. You guys.
I've started it.
Good stuff. Good
You
stuff.
think so?
What?
I'm not feeling it.
We could argue.
Yeah.
VP doesn't know film on Discord in the cinema club.
Get onto him.
Yeah, they know that.
I'm eclectic. I've got eclectic taste.
They said VP says everything is good.
Yeah.
They said they watch it. It's like, that ain't it. Because Emeka doesn't know film, but Imani, she knows film.
Yeah.
'Cause some of them said, Black Adam was better than Batman. And I said, you guys
What?
are crazy.
No, that's
crazy.
ridiculous. And those are the same people saying, I don't know film. That's insane.
That doesn't help your points, though.
No. I like Batman more than Black Adam.
Yeah, I know,
Right,
but the
right,
people
right.
that are saying Batman, Black Adam is better, they're the
better,
same
yeah.
people saying that I don't know film.
Yeah.
Insanity.
Yeah,
But,
that's good.
I've told them to watch House Party and let us know what they think.
Yes, yeah. That'll be good.
Yeah, that's a good
That's
one.
the
Yeah.
true
Yeah.
test.
Yeah. That's a good one still.
We watched Super Mario, so we'll discuss that. Uncut Gems, we'll finally talk about it for you guys that have caught
Oh,
up
yes.
and watched that with us.
You have more than enough time.
And Air.
Yeah.
But first of all, we'll start off with the film budget.
Okay.
So
Let's
I told
go.
you guys, good cop, bad cop, right?
I need
Yes.
to start preparing.
Ill prepared again.
Huh?
Ill prepared.
Ill prepared.
Ill prepared.
But you never know.
Right,
Yeah.
I'll get there.
Can make up on the
Yeah,
spot.
I've got something.
Because they said you got smoked 2 weeks in a row. I think you was first this week anyway in the draft pick. So you ready, yeah?
Yeah.
Go and read you your people. All right, for 10 million, you got Jamie Foxx, Angela Bassett, Robert De Niro, or Jesse Eisenberg. Do you know who all of these actors are?
I don't know Jesse Eisenberg.
Jesse Eisenberg was in Superbad as a young fellow, and he was also in Batman as he was in Batman. Oh, who was he in Batman?
I'm going to have to Google. Because I know.
Oh,
In which
I
Batman?
can't remember who. He's Lex Luger in something as well.
Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah, he's in Superbad.
Oh,
yeah,
him.
You know the fellow. He's
Oh,
Lex,
him,
he's,
right. Got you.
He's that. Is it Batman? I'm sure
Yeah.
he's in Batman.
Superbad is what I
Okay.
recognise him.
Yeah. I know
So
him.
we're doing good cop, bad cop. Who you going for?
I'm going for Jesse.
Jesse. All right, so you got Robert, Angela, or Jamie.
I'm going to go for Jamie.
Okay.
That's a good pick as well.
For 5 million, you got Ashton Kutcher, Monique, Jarrell Jerome, or Michelle Rodriguez. Do you know who all these people are?
Jerome.
He was in When They See Us. You know the Central Park
Yeah.
6
Yeah, okay, yeah, I see his
series
face.
episodes. Yeah.
Michelle Rodriguez.
You know who that is?
Yeah.
No, I'm
Fast and Furious.
Oh,
Vin Diesel's babes.
yeah.
Liddy.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go for her. I'm going to go for Michelle.
Okay.
I'm putting together something.
Don't know. Okay. Tim.
Right. I'm going to...
Ashton Kutcher, Monique, or Jarrell Jerome.
That's an Aston Kutcher.
I'm gonna go Monique.
Monique
I
and
see
Jamie.
Aston Kutcher in a while.
Yeah, Monique. Yeah.
3 million. You got Eric Kofi Abrefa, Bryan Cranston, The Wonder Wise, or Alfred Molina. Do you know who these people are?
I'd only know Eric on that list, but
Okay, Eric is from BMF.
Bryan Cranston, of course I know him.
From what's that thing called again?
BMF.
From
Oh,
Breaking
sorry.
Bad.
Breaking Bad. The Wonder Wise, Nola Darling,
Oh yeah.
and Alfred Molina, Dr. Ock in Spider-Man.
Ooh.
I will go for. Oh, okay. This is tough.
It's good.
I'm
actors
gonna.
this week, huh?
Yeah. This one's tough.
Build a serious story.
This one's
here.
tough. Okay. I'm gonna go. Oh, is Brian? This one's hard. You made it good. You made it
No,
good.
man, I was up
okay.
late last night.
You made it good. Because I don't know.
You don't know how much I chop and change cars. Because in
Fam,
my
I can
head, I'll be like,
imagine.
oh, who would actually
Yeah.
work so you guys can build a good story. But
Okay,
what are you
I'm
going
gonna
for?
go. I'm gonna go Alfred Molina.
Cool.
I
Nice
will,
pick.
yeah.
Very nice pick. Tem?
I'll take Eric, please.
Cool.
Eric, Coffee Abrefa, right?
Yeah.
My man, BMF, right?
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
All right, and then for 2 million, you got Tosin Cole, Millie Bobby Brown, Megan Good, or Jenna Ortega. Do you know who these people are?
Everybody apart from Jenna.
Jenna was in Scream. She was also in You, I believe, and what was the one recent thing? Wednesday. She was Wednesday Addams.
Oh, okay. This character's kind of a fringe in my story right now. Give it to me again. It's Tosin. There was Tosin. Then
Cool
who,
down.
who else?
Tosin, Millie Bobby
Give it to
Brown.
me.
You don't need to allow it.
Tosin Cole, Millie Bobby Brown, Megan Good, or Jenna Ortega.
Let me go Tosin.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Jeez.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Jenna Ortega.
Cool. All right, then. So VP, you got Jesse Eisenberg, Michelle Rodriguez, Alfred Molina, and who's it again? Tosin
Yeah.
Cole. Okay, Tem, you got Jamie Foxx, Monique, Eric, and Jenna Ortega. Who's got a story ready?
I can try and freestyle one.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Go for it.
So,
Good cop, bad cop. Who's your good cop?
bad cop. You see, that would ruin my story.
Okay.
Okay, no. The good cop is Jesse Eisenberg. So he is the good cop, but he is not on like duty on road. He's a desk cop, basically. Okay, I got it. So basically, they work in like this is like in the future where there's crime going on different IP addresses, and now you can enter IP addresses. So he's an IP cop. So basically, within this world, people commit crime online, but instead of it just being like online fraud, you can enter online, like sort of like the Matrix or something. So you can like plug in and enter crime. But he's one of those cops. But those cops are seen as the new desk cops. And then my man, what's his name? Alfred. He is a street cop. So he goes and does the bust and stuff like that. So he's on road. He's like the lead detective or whatever out on road. And basically, what's her name? Michelle was his wife, who was also a internet cop. But then she died. So basically, in this internet world, they basically can code and change things while you're in this world. So basically, say for example, you're walking.
When did she die?
She dies at the beginning of the film.
You paid her $5 million.
Listen, you gave me the characters and this, but she's involved because obviously it shows that backstory and stuff throughout the film in it. So like it'll show how she died and da. But at the beginning, we don't know how she died. It's just that she's dead. He's kind of going through it on the outside, ends up getting relegated from duty to desk duty. So now he bucks up with Isaac on the desk, and now they become partners. So Isaac's trying to train him up on how to use this internet world.
Who's Isaac?
Is his name Isaac? What's his name? Jesse, sorry. I don't know why I said Isaac. I don't know why. Yeah, Jesse trains him up on how to do this internet cop stuff. So now Jesse's training him. But basically, Michelle was his wife, and Michelle used to work with Jesse, on this internet world. But she died in the internet world. So you can die for real life in there. So when you're in there, say, for example, somebody codes like a building, and Tossin works in this team, and he had accidentally coded the building wrong, and basically it killed Michelle, innit? Mm-hmm. So obviously my man's going through it, but he hasn't been told who's done it in this team. So he gets relegated to this division. They think that he's just messed up outside. He's purposely put himself back on desk duty, do you know what I'm saying? So that he can try and find out what's going on in there. But whilst he's in there, they've been chasing some mystery guy for ages. So they've been chasing some guy who just keeps fucking up shit in the internet world, and now he's starting to kill other police officers within their force in this internet world. So they're like, we can't find him. Eventually, there's one time now, Isaac, who's Isaac? Jesse and my man, Alfred, they are in like the world now, and they finally see the person who Jesse's been chasing all this time. So now Jesse's like, forget the training, I'm going after this guy, innit? But my man's trying to keep up, blah, blah, blah. He ends up messing it up. He ends up tripping up Jesse. That's his name, right? Jesse. And then now Jesse's like, fuck, like this was my one chance to catch the guy, and you tripped me up. So basically what ends up, here's where the twist comes, yeah? So this keeps happening. Thing keeps getting better in this world. Alfred keeps getting better in this world, and but people keep dying and blah blah blah. But he's like, yeah, don't worry, I'm here. I'm gonna make sure that we catch whoever this guy is, because Jesse's sort of explained the backstory. The guy keeps killing people. He blah blah blah, and then Alfred's like, okay, cool, I'm gonna help you catch him. Blah blah blah. These times, it's Alfred all along, and he's discovered a way to do multi-IP, so you could be in two places at once. And the reason he joined the force is so that basically all the top cops that were involved in covering up his wife's death, they get through an IP gate that you can't just get through. You have to know the ins and outs. So that's why he puts himself back on the desk job, because he keeps trying to get to them, but he can't get through there. So he puts himself in the desk job so he can find out how to get through that door, innit? So obviously he's now starting to take out the big guys, because he's discovered that going through blah, blah, blah. And then, so basically he's trying to get revenge for his wife. He's actually the bad cop. He's the one that's actually killing off all these other cops. Right. Jesse obviously discovers, because he realizes that, say for example, this guy's been playing dumb this whole time, like he doesn't know how to use this world. And then he says something to him, and he's like, wait, how do you know that? Do you know what I mean? Like he slips up and lets it know that, like, lets it be known that he knows more than he. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay. And then that's how it happens.
He lost me time ago still.
But it was a good story, though.
He did well freestyling. But like clearly he was it was verbose.
Because I was freestyling, it kept coming to me, and I was like,
actually he said
it's building.
The overarching story actually was better than all the words that you used.
Of course. But when you're freestyling,
when we
you start saying bad shit.
I get you.
When we chip away all of the facts, there's good bones there. There's good bones.
Thank you.
Okay, cool. I interpreted good cop, bad cop a bit different.
That's all right. You can
So my story is we've got.
I'll just add that. At first, it was like, okay, but where's good cop, bad cop?
I was, exactly that. I did more traditional good cop, bad cop. So basically, my story is, Monique is the mum of Eric, and Eric is a basketball player. She's got a husband, and they've been having domestic violence for years. But every single time that the feds have been called, let's say Eric's called the police, the dad goes to the jail, ends up coming out, The mum's like, no, he didn't do anything. I fell. So there's been a history of domestic violence within this family. Now, this guy's a good basketball player. He ends up getting a scholarship. He's, let's say, at the Chicago Bulls, all that kind of stuff. And he's away for some time. He's like 20, let's say. Now, Jamie Foxx has been a police officer for a long time, and Jamie Foxx is the bad cop. There's a twist there, but he's the bad cop. He's been seeing all of these reports of domestic violence because he's like a local police officer. He's heard the calls. He's seen the dad. He's familiar with the family. And Jenny Ortega is now a new cop that's coming to the force. So basically, what happens is, after like one of these all-star games, he says, you know what, Mum, I ain't seen you in time. Plus, I don't know how you and Dad are doing. Let me come down for Thanksgiving. Comes down for Thanksgiving. His dad tries that shit. And obviously, he's had to witness this bare when he's young. He's witnessed his mum getting beaten up. So he's like, fuck that. I'm going to back it. He comes out. There's a gun that the dad has. So he managed to get this gun from underneath when, what's it called? When the guy's beating up Monique, he goes to get the gun from underneath the bed. Says, I'm not having this no more. His dad said, what the fuck are you going to do about it? Then as he's going to shoot, Monique's like, no, don't do that shit. He ends up shooting his mum. Then obviously now he's angry at the dad because he's thinking, if you didn't fucking touch her, I wouldn't have fucking killed her, or I wouldn't have shot. Obviously she's bleeding out. So he's like, I'm definitely killing you now. Shoots the dad, but then he's like, I'm a fucking basketball player. I've got 2 bodies on me. I need to make this look like it's a fucking accident, bruv. I need to make it look like the dad's been doing it. Plus he's got the domestic violence on him. Fuck it. Decides, fuck it, I'm just going to burn the crib because I need to get far away from this, right? Ends up burning the crib.
This guy's dramatic, boy.
We need dramatic. Good cop, bad cop. You know it is. Because good cop, bad cop's too simple, so I need to throw some shit in there.
That's
so cool. He's like, fuck this. I need to burn the crib. I've already shot my mum. I have to kill my dad. Fuck it.
So he burnt the crib with them in.
He's burnt the crib because he wants the
parents inside.
Yes, because he wants to get rid of all
body.
evidence, innit?
So when the cops come and see all the pile of ash,
right?
Nothing happened there.
Nothing happened there. Just a burn down thing. I don't know. Some fight happened, didn't it? So obviously, police come and he's decided if I run away, it's going to be strange because you know, is it cellular site? The thing's pinged off. Yeah. Obviously, he's been texting his mum, I'm coming for Thanksgiving. He don't want to look like all of a sudden he's not there. Yeah. So he stood there crying in front of the building. He's got the crocodile. Well, he's really crying, but of course he's crying because he's murdered his mum, and you know what I mean. So police take him in. Obviously, Jamie Foxx like, rah, I've seen obviously your family go through all this shit. I know your dad was obviously a bad man, but you know we're gonna have to investigate this. Obviously, he's like, yeah, but you know how my dad is, blah blah blah. He's trying to win over Jamie Foxx, but Jamie Foxx is secretly on a vibe of there's something, I don't know, there's something a bit off about it, but I know what your dad was on. Now, Jenny Ortega's new. She's a Chicago Bulls fan. Now, because, okay, cool, actually, I know what I'm going to do with this. I know what I'm going to do with this. As I was talking, I realized now I know I can do this. Okay. So, Jamie Foxx is actually, he is the good cop in this situation because he has sympathy for the guy. He has sympathy for Eric. And he knows what he's been through, and he actually believes, nah, I'm pretty sure this is something that your dad would have done because your dad would have maybe used that gun. We know he had a gun. We know he's been beating up your mum. And basically, Jenny, that's new in the force, is like, yeah, I hear that. And even though I'm a Bulls fan, and yeah, I know he's playing basketball, there's something strange about the fact that he came for dinner and these guys have been cool. We haven't had no calls about domestic violence. So all of a sudden, there's this big like fire and 2 people ended up dying in this. So then as they investigate, of course, fire brigade come through. They see there's gunshot wounds. They're like, what's going on here? Then they find the gun. Now, the good cop, bad cop is where Jamie Foxx is just on a vibe of, nah, there's no way that he did that. I believe that this guy is just the result of domestic violence and the mum definitely has been killed by the dad. Jenny Ortega has reason to believe, I love this guy. I don't want him to get arrested, but there's something up about it. Then the investigation is just going on about this fire. They find the gunshot wounds. They find the gun eventually. And then they're basically on a vibe of, all right, this guy has definitely done it. Now, do we see it as we let him off the hook? Do we see it as...
He looked at me.
Do we see it as he's off the hook because of this domestic violence that's happened? Or do we see it as, nah, he needs to go down. He's a big basketball player. They need to be punished for what they've done. And yeah, I think that's my story. Yeah, that's my
I think
story.
I won this week.
You think you won?
Yeah,
Bro,
man.
so where's the good cop, bad cop?
That is the good cop, bad cop.
Where?
There's good cop as in there's the one that thinks that, oh, he hasn't done it. And then there's the bad cop of
That's
the
not
girl.
good cop, bad cop.
But that's what the natural thing of good cop, bad
No,
cop
it's not.
is.
A bad cop is somebody who does bad things.
But that's why I said I interpreted it different.
yeah, you interpreted it wrong.
No. Wait, hold on.
So
I am
you
not a
think good cop,
dickhead.
bad cop is one cop that's good at their job and one that
No.
doesn't want to believe.
The natural thing of good cop, bad cop, the game, even the game of good cop, bad cop, is that one cop comes in and is going to be like, hey man, I'll treat you good. I'll give you some dinner. I'll give you this, that. And the bad cop is like, fuck that. I know you did it. That's good cop, bad cop.
Okay, I hear that.
So that's my
But where's
point.
that?
So that's what I'm saying. Jamie Foxx is the one that is like, I know that you've been all right.
oh, in that
Do you get what I'm
way.
saying? So that's why I said I interpret it as good cop, bad cop. There's one that is like,
Yeah, but
I
it
don't
wasn't-
believe that guy. So it depends. To me, it's vague. To me, it's vague. To me, that's a formality. That's a
Okay,
formality.
that's cool.
I think we
I
need
think
more
I got
detail
this
in the
one.
brief. I blame the brief because YouTube will agree. That's good cop, bad cop, bro.
Okay,
Yeah,
we'll
we
see.
wins that one.
You should have said corrupt. You should have said crooked cop.
That's bad cop. Like,
No, but that's crooked cop. There's a difference in
Okay,
crooked
okay.
cop and good cop, bad cop.
fair enough.
So that's-
I'll give you
that's-
that.
What about
Yeah.
like Training Day?
That's crooked cop.
It's good cop, bad cop.
Yeah,
It's
he still
just-
plays
it's
the
like,
role.
you know.
It's
No,
still
it's
kinda the
crooked
same.
cop.
Yeah,
It's
I know what you're
crooked
saying,
cop
but it's
all
still
day.
bad.
It's like
They wouldn't
dreams
say-
and goals.
No. No. But that's cool. No problem. I think it's formality.
Yeah, but it was good.
We need to
It was
talk to
good.
the ombudsman.
I
He
thought
did the
you were
homework.
gonna say that Jamie Foxx was gonna help him try to escape, basically.
What do you
'Cause
mean,
he
out of
likes
the fire?
kid. No, because he
Oh,
likes the
out
kid.
of it.
He was gonna try and like get rid of evidence or
Yeah,
something like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Nah, he didn't say
No.
that.
But the
You
thing
lot-
is,
it's
obviously,
like-
the thing is, the concept of good cop, bad cop is very simple. So it's like I'm adding those stuff, but of course, the film has to have something as to why he believes he wouldn't do this. But I didn't get that
don't
far
try
into it.
Don't try it. It's fine.
That's fine. I personally think YouTube won't agree with
Oh,
that
maybe, but I
because
feel
I
like
think
there's
your
a
story
resurgence.
wasn't that
Hey
great.
guys,
it
let
was.
us know in the comments.
But it was good freestyling. I
Who
agree.
picked the better actors? What actors would you pick? Who had the better story? And what story would you go with? All right, boom. Let's move into today's agenda. Let's start with Snowfall. So
Okay.
you guys skipped the last season, but you've dove back into
No,
this.
I didn't skip
think
last
I watched
season.
the whole of last season.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
All of it.
I'm
How
pretty
was
sure
it?
I finished it.
Yeah, it was all right. It was just like
It was trash. It was trash. What you're talking about? Last season, yeah.
Snowfall.
The last
yeah,
season,
I
nah.
don't remember it.
It just got too unrealistic. He started flying planes. He started doing. It was just. It just got.
Why can't a man?
No,
fly
it's not that
plane?
he can't. It's just that it was just too random. It's like the next season he was just flying planes. It wasn't like, I don't know. It just didn't fit into what his character is. It was just very strange.
I like the whole he was trying to build a legit business side
Yeah,
of thing.
that's fine. But
It's
to
based,
me-
it's based on a true though.
yeah, fine. I'm just saying that the way they told it, I just don't think that it just didn't resonate. It was just got very random in my
You
opinion.
felt like there was like a middle missed out.
Yeah, I just feel like they didn't build it up enough. But there was some things that happened, but I just remember, I don't know, man. It just lost something, and I didn't know that
How far
John
into
died.
This season are you guys?
I think I'm episode 3.
3.
Yeah, I think I'm episode 3
So
or 4.
he's behind.
What? How many episodes is there?
Has
I might
anybody
be
died?
thinking of Power. Has anyone died?
in Snowfall. That means he's not where I am. Because if
So what
he
episode are
would
you
have
on?
said, I think it's 6 or 7, whatever. I think it's
6
the
or
latest
7?
one.
Oh wow, yeah, you're far ahead.
So what's going on?
Shall I ruin it?
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
mind. I don't mind.
Unc's dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was gonna happen.
So basically,
His babes kill him.
no.
Damn.
Basically, his babes get kidnapped by the guy that
I'm at the episode before that where they realize she's gone horse riding and that.
yes.
So right, cool. I must be the episode before that.
Yeah, so they go and kidnap her while she's horse riding, take
Right.
her, beat her up, about to turn her out, like
Yeah.
her to put her on the streets or whatever. Like they get a pimp in and be like, yeah, this is your thing.
Right.
Do whatever. Obviously, Unc's heard this. He's gone mad. These times he's already left her because he's like, yeah, I'm not about this.
Yeah,
life
he don't
no
wanna
more.
be in the
he's like, I
game.
don't
Yeah,
want to be
yeah,
in the
yeah,
game no
yeah.
more. Like,
Yeah.
fuck that, I'm out. And then, yeah, so
Unc's a bitch, man.
I
He been trying to get out of the game for a
Yeah.
while. I
He
hate
should've
when they wanna
stayed
get
out,
like,
though, man.
Get out. But this is the thing with like drug dealers and even in like Power, man have like it's almost, what are you doing it for? Like Braden is because he's probably bored. The others, we're still going through college and shit. But like, when you see them with like hella clothes, Louis V, this, Gucci, that, and it's like, oh, we need to make another 100K. And it's like, another 100?
How am I supposed to maintain this drip, bro?
It's the fast life.
Every week. And it's like, bro, stop buying drip and you can leave this place. Like, is this place not good? It spins me. What are you not selling these drugs for? Like, this place, every dream or hustler's dream is like to get up out the hood.
Then they get out.
You have enough money to go to what, like, where do they think they're going to go, like, live in Maui or something? Like,
No, I don't know, bro.
Where are you lot trying to go
There's some
with the
smart
time?
people, but then it's like that scene in Paid in Full was real. Like what Mitch was saying is like, bro, like, I got the dough, I got all this stuff, but if I leave the game, are the fans still gonna love me,
but
bro?
that's the thing. It's
Man,
not
just
the same.
addicted
In
to
Power, now,
the thing.
They've added the extra thing of you've killed Mecca.
Yeah,
you
there's
have
a
to
debt.
now sell the
Yeah,
drugs
there's
because
a
you're
debt,
in debt. Because otherwise, it would still be like, what are you
is
doing,
it?
bro?
Episode 3 was quite bland though, man.
Tariq killed my man.
Yeah, it was quite
To
bland, man.
kill
And
the
then
plug.
Man just ran into a restaurant and sat down. It's like,
Yeah.
like, what,
Yeah.
did the henchmen just stop chasing them? Like,
They didn't see them. They
Yeah.
didn't see where they
see
went.
them? They ran through one alleyway.
Hey, that's
It's
all
like-
you need sometimes, bruv. If you're gonna get away, man.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah, I
know what I
hear
mean?
that,
Like,
but it's like-
because even Night Agent,
Yeah.
there was one bit that we'll get onto that, but there
Okay,
was
so wait.
Okay, yeah, let's-
Snowfall season. This current season.
yeah.
Out of 10 so far. What's it saying?
Oh, I'll give it a 7.5 so far.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7.
I'll give it a 7.5.
Okay, and
Yeah.
then you watched Air out of 10.
I'll give it a 6.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll give it a
That's
6.
what I gave
It's
it
not it's not a bad film,
Yeah.
but it's just a horrible film, if that makes sense.
No, you lot just don't like the fact that they did it without Jordan, and it's
Yeah, it's just
but
the fact
watch
that
it as
there's
a film.
Yeah, if I watch it as a film,
It's a
yes,
good film.
But at the end of the day, this is about Michael Jordan's trainers. We want Jordan in there. He did have a line in there, and it was Bulls colors.
Yeah.
That was the only thing he said.
Yeah, and hello on the phone.
Yeah, and hello.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I still think it was a good film.
Come on.
I
And-
would-
and-
I
It was a
would-
good film, but it was a 6.
But
Nah, man, 6 to me is too.
do you know what? Do you know also
I
why?
wouldn't put it on again.
Do you know also why you there's something missing from this? Is because you're not even getting Michael Jordan's interactions about this whole thing. It's almost like basically, if this is based on a true story, he didn't have a word to say. It was only his mum. 100% he would have been like, Mum, get me out of this fucking meeting, man. I'm tired of you guys. Like, do you get what I'm saying? So we're missing any interaction from Michael Jordan.
Meetings.
Right.
It looked like this was plain sailing.
Right.
I said,
Right.
"Oh, the board won't
The-
have it." They
Oh
never
my
went to a
God.
board meeting.
The only
It's
little
like-
twist that they had was Adidas matched it. There was nothing else in there, bro. And
I'm not complaining
something
about
said
that.
that, oh, my man sees his daughter on the weekends, and by the way, I don't want to lose my job, so this better work. Like, bro, if you're gonna tell a story of something that we know has happened, we know what the end is. He got the deal. Michael made them millions. So we need something more juicy in the middle,
Like,
bro.
even King Richard was a lot more juicy.
Yeah,
Nah,
bro.
King Richard was a different.
Even started with man
level.
getting shot in the drive-by. You're like, rah, nothing to do with
King
nothing, but
Richard
fuck it.
was that is
Levels.
Yeah.
I'd watch that shit. I did watch it again. I've
Yeah,
watched
yeah,
it
yeah,
again.
but
it's
we
a good
can't,
film.
that's what I'm saying. Like, to me, it's a 7, man. Like, 6. I'm
I'd
not
watch
mad
a
at a
7
6, to
again.
be fair. No, I'm not watching 7s again,
I would
bro.
watch a 7
This
again,
is-
man.
I'm not watching. It's a good film. Go watch it. 7, but I'm not
You'd
watching.
watch House
best-
Party again.
No, I wouldn't.
But you gave it an 8.
Did I?
Yeah, I'm pretty
I
sure
gave
you
it
gave it
6.5.
No way.
Did I give
You
it an
saying
8?
this shit because it wasn't on wax?
Why?
Because we was
Did I-
outside.
did I give it
Because
an
it wasn't
8?
recorded. You gave it an 8, bro.
What did you lot give? No, you lot gave it 4s. You lot gave it
No,
4s.
no, no,
That's
we
what the
all
whole
gave it
thing.
4s.
I gave it
I
6.5,
gave- I
and you
gave
lot
it
gave
low.
it 4s.
I never
I gave
gave
it
it a
low.
4.
I said it's not a 4. You
Nah.
don't. Now you lot are lying because it's not a wax.
down to 6.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
No. I promise you, I did not give House Party an 8. How can I give House Party an 8?
Maybe
No,
your
a
ratings were
6.5.
off.
You told me that was crazy. And I was like, how? Like, it was a decent
He
film.
didn't say 6.5. 100%. he didn't say
You lot
6.5.
are
I said
mad.
8.
You
He
lot
didn't
are
say
actually
6.
mad.
I'm
I
pretty
know
sure.
You
for a
give something
fact.
you love a 6.
Yeah.
When did I say I love it? You lot keep saying I love it. I just said it's not a 4. You lot gave it 4s, and you gave
sure.
it like a 2 or something. And I was like,
Look at
it's
him.
definitely not that.
I remember I remember a 4 being thrown in the mix.
And there was a
But
2 somewhere as well. For
sure, you didn't give it 6.5.
What did I give it?
8.
I did house party.
Now, 8 might be gassing. I
That
can't
is
remember whether it was that
I
high.
know I gave
but
it
I know it was
6.5.
I know it was above a 6.5.
Yeah, no, it was a 6.5.
Because I remember I was
bro.
like, "What? You'd watch that again, or you liked it?"
No, and I
Like,
said no. That's why 6.5 to me is just above
liked it.
average. I did. That's
You
what I'm saying.
loved
It was
it.
above average. You lot gave it 4s and 2s.
You enjoyed it.
Yeah, I
You said
did.
it was great.
I never said it was great. I said it was good.
said it was great.
No, man.
Alright, cool.
I said great.
Super Mario. We went to watch Super Mario the other day. I think it was very good. I'm teetering.
I am too. But do you know what's so mad? I think it was too short that it made it feel long. Now hear me out.
how long was it?
I don't even know, but
Hour 25.
it felt
Yeah.
it felt so it was so rushed
Right.
that it felt long. I don't know how to explain it because basically because of the way everything was
Okay,
happening.
but wait. You said it was too short that it felt long, or too long that it felt short.
Too short that it felt long. So like because it was all rushed, it was like kind of like it felt long because
A lot has
the
happened.
pace they were going at, I was kind of like, okay, now get to the next bit. But because then they'll stop and then they'll drag a little bit out and then they'll go back to rush. So there was a point where I was like, am I near the end of the film or am I not at, like I didn't know where I was exactly, like how far there was to go. But I did enjoy it. I did, and I think I'm gonna be brave.
This is on wax now. You can't
This
go
is
back
on
on this
wax.
shit.
I am going to say, I'm going to say a 7.5.
Right.
I am. Yeah.
And
yeah,
can we
yeah.
understand that we're rating this as it's a child's film?
Yes.
In that category.
In that category.
Right. Cool.
We're rating
We're
it
not
in the
rating it like
category.
it's a child's film that adult can watch. We're just rating it as a child's film,
Yeah.
as in from an adult perspective or a child's perspective.
Oh,
perspective.
from a child perspective.
No, adult perspective.
Yeah, from an
Right,
adult
adult
perspective,
perspective.
7.5.
Cool.
It would be the same as a child's perspective for me. 7.5 too.
Yeah,
Okay.
but from a
like-
child's perspective, that might be a 10, bro.
I don't know, man. I don't
Possibly.
because there's no music in it.
Yeah,
Oh,
You know,
like
like
a
a
song
there
or
wasn't.
one or
Yeah,
something, like,
Yeah,
you know, where-
that's
you
true.
know, like that,
That's
like,
true.
Yeah.
Or Beauty and the Beast or a Lion King.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
I think a kid
yeah.
would give it the same.
Yeah, there ain't no
something, so, like,
anthems from it on that end.
That's true.
The animation was good. The colors were good.
Yeah, animations
It
were cold,
kept
yeah.
them kids in there.
Yeah,
silent the
yeah,
whole
yeah,
good.
yeah,
They
yeah,
was
yeah.
watching.
They were
that
gripped.
Shit. So I'm like, yeah, they was gripped. I hear what you're saying about like some scenes were like moved along quickly. Others dragged a bit. Like there was the whole Donkey Kong scene, which was like, yeah, it was quite long because you had to
There's
fight
a
him. and
decent
then
fight,
there
yeah, that was a long
and then
fight scene.
They included like a race thing. Not a race, but everyone driving
Yeah.
their things.
On
Yeah.
Rainbow Road.
which was
or whatever.
cool.
Yeah,
The training scene was a nice little scene.
Yeah.
yeah.
It was I think it was good, man.
I kind of even wanted it to be longer.
like them starting in Brooklyn and
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
decent.
yeah.
Yeah,
I liked it,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I actually
Proper
wanted it to be
7.5.
longer so they can, because I wanted them to show more of the relationship between Mario and Peach developing.
Yeah,
do you
yeah.
know what I mean?
That's what I
Always
wanted as
upset
well.
about with,
I wanted
like,
that too.
Mario, it's Luigi, man. I wish we see like even in the games, like
You want
I've
more
always-
Luigi?
Yeah, I always
Yeah,
want
I'm
I'm
more
with you,
always
yeah.
Luigi.
I
Yeah.
always want more
Luigi in
Luigi.
Super Smash Bros is my guy.
Yeah,
well,
because
yeah.
Mario's always at the forefront. You kind of want to know what's going on with the brother though. Like,
But that's it. He's Mario's younger brother.
yeah,
But it was good. It was good. It showed the whole. But like, I liked even the fact that he went to like the Darklands or whatever. Then Mario went to the Toad Land because I think Luigi, if I'm not mistaken, has a game called like Luigi's Haunted Mansion or something.
Yeah.
You remember this? So it's like,
yeah,
okay,
yeah. I
he's
remember that
gone
on
that way,
GameCube, so-
that way. So
Yeah.
if you pull it in the games, that's why he's there. That's why Mario's over in this.
Film was
It was
good.
sick, man.
I need to take the kids. Not even want to. I need to take them.
Yeah.
I didn't clock that kids was coming.
neither did
Neither did
I.
I.
I would have asked.
Nieces and nephews. Like,
Yeah.
I would have
asked.
Yeah.
took them. They would have loved that shit. But
That'd been lit.
so what did you give it?
I'll give it. Yeah, I'll give it a 7.5.
Yeah.
I think it was a decent film.
Good film.
There was, as an adult watching it, I felt like it was nice that they played on Bowser like being a bit of like a
Love struck.
Yeah, love struck because he's clearly infatuated with Peach still. Like the game's never talk about, but he's always kidnapping Peach,
Yeah,
bro.
it's like,
Every
what you
time.
want from her, bruv?
And I like the kind of sense. Obviously, they kind of skipped a bit of like Peach, like she don't know where she's from, but she just ended up in this world.
Yeah, it's like.
Fair
I
enough.
think giving her a backstory would that would have taken
Yeah,
too long.
yeah,
It would have.
yeah.
It would
They
have.
Yeah.
did the power up box is nice, but one thing
Yeah.
I advise you, if you're ever going to a big cinema, Early.
Oh yeah.
We were off to the side.
What? That was
My
offset looking at the thing like
My
that.
neck was like this the whole film. Man. Screen were too big.
Too big.
Yeah. So 7.5s all
Yeah,
round.
I'll
for
definitely
that.
say take the kids to watch it. That's a good
100%,
film.
100%.
You gave Air a 6. Power episode 3. Did we talk about Power yet?
Briefly.
Oh,
I feel
yeah.
like
Briefly.
the episode 3 in a lot of things is always a bit like
It's a bit filler.
Yeah.
Or it's trying to build to the next
to
one.
something
Yeah.
else. I'm just like, not much happened in this episode, but I'm not mad at it. And then it's just just not much happened.
How did it end? I know.
Is it episode 2 where he said, I own you, like to the dad? Is that episode 2?
that's episode 2.
Okay, cool.
And then the dad goes and drops the bag off at his babes. But
Yeah,
then
his
linking
daughters.
up with like their cousins, crew, and Drew's on Grinder, and then the guys in the lift he's matched on Grinder. It's like, this guy, and then he's upset that he's not in charge. But bro, you're busy fucking.
Yeah, bro. Your priorities are fucked.
Jury's
His priorities are
He's
so
just
fucked.
Kane smash nobody.
Yeah.
Like,
He's
Kane
about
ain't
business.
fuck-
Yeah.
He won't
Yeah.
fuck Iffy or Effie.
Yeah, he's onto it.
Kane
Yeah.
ain't smashing nobody. Drew needs to figure it out. Even what's the sister's name again?
Diane.
Diane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. He's the guy that she's trying to deal. He's an informant.
You
I get you.
reckon?
I get what you mean.
Yeah,
He's giving me.
He's a plant.
He's giving me
he
informant
is
vibes
still.
still.
He's a plant.
Because even
He's
then
a
I'm
plant.
thinking, where's it? Obviously, I know he's obviously a new student or whatever, but I'm like, where's this guy come from? Why is he so? There's
And he
something
did
about
that,
him
and
that's
he said
off.
he googled her dad.
Yeah, he's
You don't just
Yeah,
Google
yeah,
somebody's
he's a plant.
dad.
He's there to infiltrate from that side of the fence.
Must
Yeah,
be.
you're right.
He's there for
You're
a real
right.
reason. I don't like how they switch Redman though.
Yeah.
When I
He's
saw
not the
this
brother
guy-
no more. I was like, who the hell's this brother, bruv?
When I saw
Serious?
this guy, I was
Yeah.
like, is this a new
Fucking
case or what's
hell.
going on? Because where's Redman?
So he's just not there.
He's just another brother
I
that's
think I'm on
playing,
that episode still.
Things brother. I
Oh,
was like, what's
man.
going on?
Redman's gone. I was fuming. I was like, who's this nigga? Like,
I thought it was the Mandela
Who's this
effect
guy?
or something, bruv. Like,
I
he
was
never even
fuming.
was there or
What?
something.
They got rid of Red. I watched. So before we talk Uncut Gems, yeah. Okay, no. So we still got Night Agent. So you haven't watched Night Agent yet? Yeah?
No, I haven't.
What don't you? So you start. How many episodes are you on?
It's not shit. I'm on episode, I think, 3 or 4.
It didn't pull me in. I can't lie.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why I
not,
did.
that's the thing.
Yeah, I started it, and I was busy at the time, but it didn't make me feel like.
I need to stop what I'm doing
like,
to go and watch this.
Do you know what was good? Do you know The Bodyguard? BBC, The Bodyguard.
I haven't watched it. Yeah.
That one's like kind of similar. There's like an explosion, some terrorism thing, and that pulled me in. So I was like, yeah, let me watch that. But when I'm seeing another version of this, I'm like, I'm not too sure. I've seen this before. So that's probably why it didn't pull me in that much.
It was good. So it starts with Peter Sutherland on the train.
Yeah, the train.
And someone plants a bomb. He spots it, pulls the emergency exit in the tunnel. Everyone jumps out the train. So the bomb goes off in the wrong place, essentially. Then they go on a spiral of, okay, he gets put on the night agent phone. Boom, boom, boom. And then it cuts to the girl and her aunt and uncle get killed in the house. And then the aunt gives her this number to call and say this and this. She calls the number, gets through to Peter. Peter's dad was an agent too, who he's trying to figure out if the FBI stitched him up, basically. So he's got that shit over his head. Plus now he looks like a bad guy because he's the one on the train.
Yeah,
when the
yeah,
bomb's
yeah,
going
yeah,
off after
yeah.
his dad's been
Yeah.
caught up in some madness.
Yeah.
So now he's with the girl, and then it's 10 episodes. I think it's good. Like there's twists.
Have you
which-
finished it?
Yeah. There's what episode are you on?
I think 3 or 4. So I think the last thing I remember, let me think. Nah, I can't even remember much from it.
So
I think
basically, the
'cause-
killers are after the girl, innit?
Yeah.
Of the niece of the aunt and uncle.
Yeah, yeah,
She's
yeah.
trying to find out. She didn't know her aunt and uncle were
about this life.
about
Right.
the life.
Yeah, yeah.
So she's trying to figure out why did they get killed.
Yeah.
But they're also trying to kill her now. So they've put trackers on the car. They're following them, and then they introduce the vice president's daughter, and the vice president was in on the first bombing of the train.
Oh,
So
really?
they're trying to figure out why is
Why?
this bomb, but the daughter doesn't know. So further down the line, the daughter gets kidnapped, and then you're like, oh right, like what's she got to do with it? Because you haven't found out that the vice president's in on it. Like there's just a secret agency that is trying to do certain, you know, just what it's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
in president agency are trying to get this person out of here or kill this person. And
Yeah,
they're just doing it in
their
dumb
politics.
ways.
Yeah.
And it's causing like, it's causing cover-ups.
Yeah.
So when someone in like HR, I'm gonna say HR because she's like the governor of people or some shit like that, finds out, she's like, right, like you've done this, you need to cover it up. And it's like, oh, but if you do this, then the president, who's her best friend, is going to come under scrutiny, innit? Like, how did you let this happen under your watch? That's what it's like for president. Someone's doing some fuckery
over
while
there.
you're in power.
Yeah.
And you don't know about it. When you're supposed to be taking care of the whole country, that's your problem. So now they're trying to kill her, but the HR lady, she's like, nah, that can't run. So they froze her out. But all the while in the beginning, she's trying to keep Peter like on her side, but Peter doesn't know she's a snake too.
Right.
So
I could tell she was gonna be dodgy though.
There's hella double crossings.
Yeah.
Out of 10, I've given it an 8.
An 8.
It's good.
Do you know
Because
what?
maybe
I
haven't
think
watched
the
that.
acting.
Yeah.
I think the acting as well was a bit.
But the thing with it, I didn't mind the acting. I was gripped, and it's like it's not on a John Wick thing where Peter's like a super. He's like a low
But
rank
he's
agent.
almost like that though.
No,
There's
but-
one point he gets ran over and still catches man and that's running away from
that
him.
was
Ran
wild.
over.
That was in the
he got
first
hit with-
episode.
he got hit by the car
when he chased the
and
guy,
then got
yeah.
up and chased the
Yeah.
guy and caught him. I was like,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
if I can't get away from a man who's just been run over,
But what speed was the car going?
it don't matter.
Nah,
I've been
nah,
hit
he
by
got-
a car.
he got hit,
fell
though.
on the
He
floor.
got hit.
Yeah, what? You
He got
think
hit.
you're gonna not fall on the floor?
If it was going slow enough
He's
for me
already
to
been
carry on
injured
running
from
like
the
that. Yeah, from the explosion.
And you know what was annoying?
But-
He's gone to run and chase the guy, and nobody from the police force is like, oh, let's see where he's going.
Yeah,
He's just
yeah.
on foot by himself.
by
Like,
himself.
with that, remember he is FBI trained.
Yeah, he is.
fuck
I
that,
hear it. I
nigga.
hear it.
He
but-
got hit by a car after he got exploded on.
There's nothing that happens where it's on a John Wick thing and it's like
Yeah.
He's got
Yeah,
unlimited
yeah.
rounds in his pockets and
Yeah.
he kills it. Like any combat he gets into, it's not that he's winning by default. Like he could lose this.
Yeah.
Right.
And like he just gets help from someone. So
Okay.
in the sense there's like some realism there where it's not like he can just
He's
punch
just
up
a
anyone.
mad, yeah.
Or
Right,
he's got
yeah,
cold
yeah, yeah.
headshots.
Yeah.
Boom, boom,
Because you
and
can't
like-
make a series of that.
Yeah,
You can't.
and
It has to be a
there's
film. and that's
death.
it.
Like the black agent dies.
Yeah.
The other agent doesn't have a clue of any. Like they was gonna kill the other agent. They just had her in the coffee shop that was the explosion was meant to. So she's discovering, right, they was gonna kill me too.
Yeah.
So she joins that side and is like, nah, we're not doing it like this. I think
Yeah.
it's good. I think it's an 8.
Yeah, I
Okay.
need to give it some more time, but I feel like it's not gripping. It's not gripping. It's something that if you're concentrating on, you might then love the story around it. But the actual acting itself, I think, is a bit.
Yeah.
Even the scene that I was even gonna talk about, I can't remember what we were talking about before, but it was when they were running away from the guy and the girl that's trying to kill. So then they run into a clothes shop or whatever, and then the woman just apparently just knows they're in this shop or whatever, but she walks in. It was just like, bruv, like you didn't see them go there. So what would make you go into this shop? Do you know what I'm saying?
Right,
but it saved itself because she didn't actually find them. They were hiding in the changing room or whatever. So it was
Pick a
like,
shop.
ooh.
You don't know how many shops are on that street.
Yeah.
I
Or
know,
how,
but she didn't hit.
Open
she's-
they are that you could look. Nah, they're not in that one. All right, they might be. There's things to hide behind. So let me check this one. Everything can happen, man.
Try the Bodyguard for sure, because it's English as well. And I'm not gonna lie, I like English dramas, especially when it's got police in it. Like The Bill was cold. Like all these kind of like
the Bill, like EastEnders, the Bill.
yeah, I think The Bill was cold.
I never watched the bill
Oh man, The Bill was cold. Apart from the finale,
of the bill.
no, not The Bill. What's the other thing where it's police corruption? Jesus Christ.
On BBC.
Yeah.
Ah,
DC Arnott. Fuck.
everybody loved it.
Everyone
man.
speaks about it,
Ah.
and H, that's gonna annoy me. But anyway, that was cold. Anything to do with the police and English dramas tends to be really good.
Yeah.
And The Bodyguard is very, very
I don't
good.
know. I ain't caught a good English drama yet. You know, like I've never watched like Doctor Who or anything like that.
Oh, no,
That's a
yeah,
drama,
yeah.
I don't know. Like,
I
I
don't-
ain't watched none of that. Like,
I don't know, yeah.
I don't know. But finally, Uncut Gems out of 10.
9.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll rate
I think
that
we
film.
rated it at 9 already. Like that.
Yeah.
I think I'd give it an 8.
Yeah.
I watched Hustle as well. The other
Yeah. Serious film that he's in.
you watch it and then you'll be
Okay,
like,
cool.
you'll be
Yeah,
on
but
him.
that's what I mean by serious when it comes to Adam Sandler, though. Like,
Yeah.
You can see that one. So Uncut Gems, it is a Jewish jeweler
yeah.
who has a gambling problem and has a side bitch.
He's a wrong one.
Who is it? Kevin Garnett.
Yeah.
So Kevin Garnett pulls up to his jewelry store. No, it starts with a mine in, is it Ethiopia?
I don't know where it is.
So basically,
Shit, where was it again?
they're
can't remember.
digging for a rare jewel,
Yeah.
Yeah, opal.
opal in a country in Africa. I believe it's Africa. And it takes him like 8 months to get his hands on it. So as Kevin's in his store, the jewel comes through and he's like, Kevin, come and have a look at this. Kevin's like, I need that.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm even like, why did you show it to him if it's not
Not for sale. Yeah.
Because he wants to put it up on the auction.
Yeah.
I'm
But
like,
he
why-
said it's 1.2 M's as well. I was
Yeah.
thinking, bruv, like,
Yeah.
you don't want to sell it for 1.2 M's. But even then, God.
So how much did he end up selling it for? Like 2.2?
100
100
something, bro. It was
something,
like
man. Not
100
even
70.
Something like that.
Something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Basically, he borrows the Sutton to Kevin, who takes it to a basketball game. And Kevin plays good. Kevin's like, I'm holding on to this. Lakeith Stanfield's also in the film. And he's like the middleman. So he's like, like pull up, like, where's the Sutton? He's like, I'm gonna get that for you. He pulls up back to the jewelry store without it. He's like, let's go to Kevin at practice and get it. Takes him, leaves him at the front and just walks out back.
through
He's like, bro, where's the Sutton? He's meant to be getting the opal valued for the auction. So now he's putting up to auction like I ain't got it. People he's been gambling with, borrowing money from are like, bro, where's my money? He's handling fake Rolexes, boom, boom. His babes works at the jeweler, but she seems like a hooker too. Like,
Exciting. Mistress.
Exciting, yeah.
And I'm thinking, like, why has this guy got gambling addiction? Like, he's got nice, like, why is he struggling with money? Like, he's got nice house, two house.
Yep.
All these, like, he's selling jewels horribly, and he's got fake jewels in the fucking cabinet too.
Yeah.
It's
But those are
crazy.
Lakeith's.
Those are Lakeith's. That's what's so mad.
But then what happens?
Shoot.
I think Kevin finally delivers back the opal, but it's too late to get valued, isn't it?
Yeah, or something
So
like
they-
no, it's too late to get an external valuation, so he just has to give it straight to the auctioneer.
auction, yeah.
who-
Without a picture too.
yeah, so they value it at a low value that he's not happy with, and he's like, I need to at least make 200 from this or whatever.
No, but he places a bet. Remember, he places a bet.
Mad bet, yeah.
The first one.
Yeah, the person
Yeah.
who he owed money saw the guys saw him place a bet, so they walked in there and cancelled the bet.
Yeah.
So he's in the cap thinking he's won the bet. He's going to, and then he finds out they cancelled. He said, "You did what?
Yeah.
Like, that was I won. That
That
was
was
your piece."
crazy.
So everyone's messed up. Nah, they're leaving. No, his babes has she got the opal?
No,
got.
he sells the opal finally to Kevin.
Yeah. And
For
then
170 or something,
he
and he
gives her
can
the money.
finally pay back the people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's like, fuck that. Take the money and
Take
go place
another
his
bet.
bet.
Yeah.
Like Kevin's got the opal. I believe he's gonna win this game.
Before that, so he's at the thing and he's told his like uncle or something, listen, I need you to like increase the stakes on his bet. So he's like, bid.
Increase the bids.
Yeah.
And then Kevin's like, nah, I ain't paying more than 170 for it. So now he owes his uncle or some shit the peas back. So now he's like set up a private deal with Kevin to sell the stone again.
Yeah.
Kevin's come paid 170 for it.
No, he
told-
even paid less. He paid less than the
Probably
100.
less.
He paid like 160.
60.
160. So
Yeah.
he's told
160.
Julia's character, Julia Fox, oh, go next door. I'm gonna throw you the bag of money with the bet on it. Go to this place and place the bet. Get in a chopper. I thought the guy in the chopper was gonna do her.
Yeah.
So they found out where she's going, but he's trapped them in like the connecting doors, like locked them in there.
Yeah.
Because the door's broken.
Yeah,
He
so
doesn't fix it.
He put the bet on, and he's watching the game with them trapped in the little concubine thing. They're all
Man
watching.
said concubine. Whoa.
I don't even know where it is.
You can't
Is
get
it
it
your
from
bank?
there.
Oh my God, you got live.
Yeah.
You got live.
concubine.
It's in
So
the car.
he's got them trapped in that. They're all watching the game like, shit, this bet's about to come in. Kevin Garnett's got the Opal. He's playing his game, winning. Bets come in. But the people that are trapped in there are vexed. Like, they're not owed money. They're just hired bodyguards.
Yeah,
plus
yeah,
the guy
yeah.
that's owed money.
Yeah.
Soon, like, they've won. They've hit the jackpot. As soon as they've come out, they blast him in the head.
That was
Crazy.
the craziest twist.
I was like, no!
I didn't
I couldn't
expect
believe it.
it
You
at
couldn't.
all.
You should have cooled down. You
Couldn't believe it.
would have broke bread with everybody,
Bro.
Couldn't
You
believe
Nah, but I
it.
get
And then
you
they
was-
shot the guy as well.
Yeah.
Then they killed that guy
But
that
it's
they were kind of
ridiculous.
working
It's
for.
crazy. It's
That was
crazy.
I was
crazy
annoyed. I was like,
twist.
You killed him.
I think
you
what-
just seen him win.
Yeah, big as
They
well.
was like,
Big.
because I swear he did something to them. Did he punch one of them or something like
He's
that?
had
And they
them
were
on
like,
the run around for
they were
time.
like,
Yeah.
you're, but he did something, and the guy said, "You're dead next time.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, I'm
yeah.
gonna get you."
Yeah.
So he actually came through, but you would have thought, he won the bet. Come on, everyone's gonna
Everybody's
get paid.
gonna get paid.
Jesus,
And it's crazy because
Christ.
like that looked like his cousin because they was all doing
yeah,
Hanukkah.
Oh, yeah, they were in the same family together, boy.
Babes was
All of
fuming
them.
like, you've been cheating on me. I don't even want to be with you no more.
He's like, give me one more chance.
Some was trying to figure out who stays at this house.
Who
Dad?
stays at the house?
yeah.
You fucking someone else. And you cheating on my mum. Some was ready to ride out on the dad. Like,
Fam.
that what he did, man.
This is crazy. But the reason the film was so good is just the way it was shot and everything. Yeah. Even like the score, like the music and all of that.
Yeah, the music's
It
good,
kept you on edge.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
when
yeah.
that last game, I was watching it like I had put all my
Yeah,
money
I was
in it,
thinking,
bro.
shit, what's actually
Like,
gonna happen here?
I
this is
really
go
wanted him to
either
win.
way. They're trapped in the door. Is the bet
Fam.
gonna bang? And are they gonna forgive him? Are they?
It was crazy.
I thought if
I
this bet
didn't
bangs,
expect it.
calm.
Like,
They're
I
all
felt
good.
joy
I
when he had
thought
won. I
happy
felt so
ending.
much joy, and then he got shot. I almost dropped a tear.
Headshot.
What?
Almost
they
dropped
were
a tear.
on violence when they showed up to the fucking
Little
kids
revolver thing.
What?
Yeah,
when they
the
showed up
kids
to the
play.
kids play. And they,
Oh,
they
yeah,
dropped
yeah,
him a
yeah,
text
yeah.
or some
Put him
shit.
naked
And
in
he
the bed.
he looked around. They're sitting there like, big man, we're onto you,
We're
bro.
onto you.
Wherever
And that's,
you are.
that's his cousin.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro.
The man's not even there to see his niece play.
Man's just there to harass my man for
That's
peace.
Teach man a lesson.
Nah, so then Julia Fox, like the guy helps her bring out the money.
That scene as well was a
And I
little bit
thought-
of
I thought
misdirection.
he killed her.
Yeah,
I thought he killed her in the hotel
because he was
room.
carrying the bag. He's
yeah,
carrying the bag.
He's done that as well.
Yeah.
I actually thought he was in on it.
He dropped the
Yeah.
bag off to her in the car and she's cut. So now she just
Yeah.
a millionaire somewhere.
She just got that money. She'll find out dude's been killed.
Crazy. Yeah, that shit was a strong
Them guys
8.
just robbed the
Strong,
jewelry,
strong
bro.
8. So
They
just
just-
both 9.5.
I'm a 9. Yeah,
I'm a-
9.5.
I'm a
is hard, but
9.5.
It's a very good film.
Very good.
I'm giving
good
it
film.
that high because I ain't seen a film that had me on edge like that through the whole thing.
that ending.
Yeah.
And it had like bare emotions, like the fact that you're like, oh my God, he's gonna fucking bet again.
Yeah,
No!
Don't do it.
Like,
Nah,
you're
fuck
good.
it, you're right. It's a 9.5.
Do you get what I'm saying?
man.
And then there was a point of he won the bet, but then man said I cancelled that shit. I was like, oh,
Yeah. It's the best film I've seen in a long time.
Adam
bro,
Sandler's
I ain't
good,
seen
man.
a good film like that in
Yeah,
a
yeah,
very
yeah.
long time.
And
Like,
then I watched Arsenal, but they've got another one, Murder Mystery with Jennifer Aniston. And I'm
Oh,
like,
did you watch number 2?
of Murder Mystery?
Yeah.
Is it number 2? I just
That's
seen
the one
number
that's
1.
coming
It's
out.
like
I've only
top
seen
10 on
number 1,
Netflix.
yeah.
I'm just like, it's gonna be too. I just can't. Jennifer Aniston isn't
I like number 1. Number 2 was too much.
like. I just want if them two do films, just let it be a love.
love
yeah,
rom-com.
yeah,
You know, like that.
Nah, number 1 was good. Number 1
Might
of the
check
murder
it 'cause I
mystery
like
was
it.
good, but number 2 was just like it's what you're thinking.
Yeah,
Like,
silly
yeah.
stuff. Silly stuff.
I tell you,
But,
I ain't seen a main character die in a film in a while.
Yeah.
And the way that he died, I was like, fucking hell.
Crazy.
I remember I was watching it on the way, I was like, fucking hell. What a
You watched it
fucking
on the
film.
train?
I finished it.
That's
because
rough.
I was watching like the first hour
you
and a
didn't let
half.
Mandy watch it too.
No, this isn't the day. I had to watch because I thought we was gonna like, so I
Review it
had to,
that day, yeah.
And she was, I was like, let me watch it. But yeah, when they
More.
what?
All right,
Cold.
guys, make sure check out The Night Agent, Power, Super Mario if you can. That's out in cinemas April 5. Uncut Gems, Air. And I think we're going to find time to watch John Wick at some point and review that. Let us know your scores on all of those films and some recommendations of what to watch.
Cool.
Cool.